Jeff.
Good afternoon, Internet. Welcome back to my daily shenanigans. If you missed yesterday's vlog, I strongly recommend you check that one out and the one before it that Alex did once again. I'll put the links in the description and around the screen. I will not fail this time. I've been keeping up on it pretty great lately, I think. Go check it out. It's a day off today. It's beautiful. Who knows what's gonna happen today, but buckle up. Those dark clouds are already starting to move in.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
What do you want to have me do? You want me to build the sandcastle? I what? I just, am I on guard? It's like he adds to it and then he pats it down too much. Alright, we're never gonna fill this thing up, we just keep patting it down.
Look.
What?
See that?
Yeah. Looks good, bud. He's like, oh, there's a camera on me. Looks good, bud. You're welcome. You want to flip it over and see what it looks like?
Okay.
Let's see. Ready for the unveiling? Oh.
It's not a sandcastle.
Yeah.
Help me build it. You get one sand and one sand and one sand and one sand. Hey, did it for me.
I will.
Yeah, everything is okay.
This stuff? Yep.
Like,
No, buddy.
you
It's alright.
like that. Not some more.
Yeah, you gotta
make it
fill it. You gotta fill it all the way up with the sand.
wet sand.
This is the sand. And now, flip it over.
No, wet. We need wet.
Oh, that was, okay, that was too late.
No, we need wet sand and warm sand. He says he wants more carrots and bacon.
It all makes sense now, and Uncle Jeff doesn't know a thing what he's talking about.
You get wet sand.
You got wet sand?
Yeah, you put it in here. Get warm sand.
We're under a watch. Yep. There's actually a really nice sand over here, jeez. Oh, you're trying to get the bug? Go away, bug. Say, go away, bug. Oh. Nope, he's alright. He'll just, here, go away, buddy. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go that way, there you go.
You get wet sand.
Okay. I don't have a shovel. Okay. There we go. Ready to flip it over, bud? It's almost full.
No, it's almost full. Yeah, but I don't know how to make myself go there. Maybe it might never happen again.
There you go. Alright, let's see it.
What is it?
Oh, that's this little snail shell. That's cool, dude.
It comes in and comes out.
What if the snail's still in his home?
It's over. Let's get him to home.
There you go. He'll be okay there.
Take it out.
Take it out. It's hard to build a sandcastle, but it looks good though.
Look. Cut it.
Looks good, buddy. You're doing a good job. Hey, baby. Go.
Diabetes.
Oh, don't mind me, guys. Just another usual trip down to the lake. Well, actually, I did film some of that. You saw that just a minute ago. We actually just had a really big storm, and I didn't really talk too much during it because, you know, my nephews running around like crazy and my sister and brother-in-law were trying to relax, but...
Let me see what you have. No!
I didn't really film too much of it. I just kind of showed the rain and whatnot. I hope you guys heard some of it. Long story short, it was a big storm, and oddly enough, it knocked out the power for a few hours. We just came back on. No video, no proof, Jeff. Well, technically I did video it, I just didn't exactly show inside the house. But yeah, it knocked out the power for a while. During said power outage, we actually ran to the store. This time it was more immediately like our neighborhood. Like there's a power line just outside our neighborhood, and sometimes it's close by, but not exactly close by. Sometimes it's like a couple miles away, and it just happens to affect like everybody in the area. One of the wires came down and it was arcing. So we lost power for a few hours, but it's back on now. I should have filmed more of that, but we weren't the most fun family during that little time. We just kind of sat around like, hey, yeah, power's out. We don't know what to do. My mom was just like, we're so spoiled. And I'm like, I didn't really care. I don't know why everybody else is freaking out. Personally, I like it. I mean, not to say that we need to have the power out. It just, I'm good either way. Power on, power off. I don't know why everybody thinks we're all so spoiled. I mean, maybe they are, personally. I mean, I'm not making any jabs or anything. Just a personal opinion, straight up. Like, I don't know about them, but I don't really care either way. Power or no power. I know a lot of people, though, that might actually be spoiled and go, I need my phone back. I need the power. I want electricity. I need this. I need this. I need. Technically, I guess, you know, we kind of do need power these days. We do kind of need electricity because most things are done online now. Paying bills or, you know, applying for jobs and stuff, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of sad to me now that there's only a few businesses left out there that they actually do the paper applications. Most places nowadays are all online. And if your power's out, you ain't applying for shit. Have fun. Tell me, guys, where you are. Does any place have a paper application? Tell me, guys, actually. This is kind of more personal and, you know, whatever, but does anywhere around you still have paper applications? You know, just for anything, not just for jobs, like just anything. I would love it if they had both, to be honest. If you feel like going online, if you feel like that's easier, then you can use the internet. You know, you could apply for this, or you could search this up, or you could do your research for that, this and that, whatever. But if you also prefer just physical, like paper and reading and whatnot, you could do that too. Forgive me, I'm gonna sound old here, I'm not gonna lie. I personally may be modern and a little more connected with modern times, like 2019 stuff, but I still heavily try to like remember back when like 2005 or 2006, or hell, even the late 90s when I was way younger, like when we still used VCRs and flip phones and the more basic stuff. I mean, it's not super basic, but let's just say we didn't have any tablets. We had the PlayStations. We would occasionally sit inside for a couple hours and game, but our parents would also tell us to go outside, and honestly, I wasn't even that offended with it. I mean, maybe some people were, maybe some people like to stay inside and game, but I will admit I was a little obsessed with Medal of Honor back in the day, PlayStation 2, you can Google that. I really loved playing that, and even my parents will say, you were a little more than obsessed. You played that all the time. Okay, I didn't play it all the time, but I can kind of see what they're talking about. I did play that a lot. But at the same time, I know for a fact they would also argue that I did like to spend a lot of time outside. Like I would, you know, join my dad when he'd go fishing a lot, or my friends and I would all play Ghost in the Graveyard or hide and seek or tag, or we'd just try to mimic all the cartoons that we'd seen out in our yards and whatnot. You guys know what I'm talking about? Remember Ghost in the Graveyard or hide and seek? You would actually do all that stuff, or like I said, even go as far as mimicking your favorite cartoon. You and your friends would all hang out outside and like mimic Codename Kids Next Door or Dexter's Laboratory or something. God, I used to annoy my sister so much with doing some of that stuff, but at the same time, my friends did that too. I'm like, I'm not the only one. I mean, sorry that it's annoying my family, but this is fun to me. So going back to it, like, obviously I love to film. Like, I have my camera, I have my laptop, I have my Xbox. Like, I do love to hang inside and use technology. Like, I do love to have that power stuff. I like modern technology. I'm a little spoiled by it. I do love using that stuff. Like, it's annoying when it goes out for sure, but at the same time, me personally, I could go either or. I have no better explanation that I could go either or. I don't mind power on, power off. Like, that stuff is awesome, but I don't need it. I hope I've edited this, or Alex, if he's editing, I hope we've edited this just right. Like, I did not mean to go into a huge tangent over that, but I wanted to say that. I feel like that's a nice tangent to get into, actually. Tell me, guys, your sake, forget about me. What are you like? Are you spoiled with modern technology, or are you good either or do you actually prefer the old times? Like, you don't have an iPhone, you don't have an Xbox. I don't even care if you are 20 years old, 40 years old, whatever, even younger than 20, whatever. How are you handling stuff in 2019 still? Are you good with technology, or are you a little more old-fashioned? Let me know in the comments on that. I know quite a few people actually that still like to be old-fashioned, and I genuinely tell them that I respect them for that. Sometimes I actually think about just getting rid of my iPhone, to be completely honest. I really do. And honestly, just going back to the good old days. But before I ramble about that too much, okay, I was enjoying not having the viewfinder up for a second there, but I gotta have it up for a second. Holy crap, I need a shower. That's not good. Power's back on. I can actually take one. I was getting worried about that, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm good. I'm good looking still, I think. Look at that though, you can still see some dark clouds. There's still waves. Oh my God. No, there's boats out there. We're good. Earlier we saw a bunch of waves come in and I'm like, holy crap. I think you can tell a storm's coming in now. The waves are getting a little crazy. Because I mean, the waves technically do get water. Waves, it technically comes from storms. I'm like, you know, obvious, right? My sister calls me out. She's like, no, a boat just went by. Really? I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay. There's boats, there's storms, who knows? Waves just happen. It's science.
Yes, science!
But no, seriously though, if you think about it, that was a pretty kick-ass storm. I mean, it knocked out our freaking power. It took a power line down. I think it was just the wire on the power line that came down. Still not good, but at least it's not the full power line, you know? God knows where that would go. Me personally, you know, I love the sun. We had sun at the start of the day. It was beautiful. I tanned a little bit. I tanned. Then all of a sudden my nephew decides he wants to go down to the lake and do a little fishing. So we came down here and it started storming. We went back up. It stormed. It was a good storm. There's nothing really left to say. It was a good storm. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. My nephew, you saw him a little bit ago. Him and that sandcastle. That was freaking adorable. Oh, now they're, you know, off on a little family trip. My sister, brother-in-law, and my nephew, they're running around somewhere. Just having a little post-storm fun. Hanging out, driving around. And I'm at the beach again because I love being at the beach and talking to you guys. Could I be any more cheesy? Oh, actually, I had an idea, guys. I want to try. Let me know if you think it's a good idea or not. So, I want to honestly take all the commercials I've ever seen, whether it's Geico or State Farm or any random commercial like the MyPillow stuff. I want to take all of them, put them into like a little montage or mashup or whatever, like a melody. All of those commercials, I want to take all of them, put them into a little compilation or something and make fun of them and make that like a big skit. Just a skit making fun of all these commercials. Hey, you're that MyPillow guy. Skip towards the end. Oh, we're sleeping better, feeling better. I knew you would. I respect Mike Lindell, I really do, but that commercial is way over the top cheesy. Don't tell me it's not, and don't tell me you haven't seen it. If you haven't, you will. Don't worry. And the Brewers, they have a sponsorship. I don't even want to say it because I know I'm giving these guys free advertisement at this point, but it's so freaking annoying. The sponsor for the Brewers is Gruber Law Offices, and they have the one call, that's all.
I'd better call Saul.
Shut up. Gruber Law Offices, where we root for the home team. God, that's so freaking stupid. Back to what I was saying though. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea or not? Just do a skit where it's all these commercials compiled together and we just make fun of them. Like all these people, we just make fun of them. I don't want to say we remake them, but let's admit it. We all see these commercials. Some of them actually make us laugh. Some of them are so over the top cheesy and annoying you can't help but make fun of them. It's like, why not make a video about that? I get that that technically would be free advertisement, but I'm gonna shut up. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And I already have a lot of freaking footage, and I feel like I'm back to yesterday. Holy crap, and I just talked a lot. I think we're planning on playing a game tonight. I'm not sure. If we do, there's gonna be a lot more footage than just this, but hang tight, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please smash that thumbs up button, smash the subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, bugs are getting me, I'm sorry. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Actually, I hate to say it, I'm gonna make this really quick. Another thing I wanna bring up. So the G7X is a great camera. I still love using it, stone cold. Completely serious though, totally legit. I still love using the G7X. I don't have any complaints, but I am starting to see more YouTubers use like the Sony a6000 or even the R6-100. Like Matt Carricker's used it for a while. Charles and Ali are starting to use it. I know Terabyte has been using it for a while for their vlogs, but I don't know who else. I swore I saw, sorry, these bugs are really starting to get me. Full honest opinion, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Should I continue with the G7X? I mean, I'll continue with the G7X regardless. If anything, it could be a backup camera. I'm really considering trying to save up and use a Sony camera now. I could use both very easily. Oh, Danny, Danny Duncan from We the Kings, Danny's using a Sony a6000, I think. So, you know, he uses a G7X as well, but all these guys are honestly slowly transferring from Canon to Sony. Some of them literally using both. The G7X is a really good camera. Obviously, I use it still, and it's not like I hate using it, like I'm confined to this camera. Like, I will flat out go get a Sony a6000. I'm not afraid of it. I honestly am still freaking obsessed with this Canon G7X. Like, I freaking love every second of it. It's still really good quality, both video and sound. But, you know, if I have some extra change, it's 500 freaking dollars, Jeff. That's a lot of money. I kind of want to do it just for the hell of it, to test it out footage wise and whatever, you know, an unboxing video or something. Let me know in the comments, guys, G7X or Sony. This is gonna be like PlayStation versus Xbox. No wars, just give your straight opinion. G7X or Sony. If you say both, awesome. If you say one or the other, I feel like I need to say more about it, but that's really all I need to say is G7X or Sony or both. Let me know in the comments what you guys actually think about both. Their specs, your personal, just the feel of it, the quality, blah, blah, blah. Let me know. I'm shutting up. I really like this shot right here. You got the trees, the lake, me, and it's not over the top bright. It's not really, really dark. Like, it's just right. That looks perfect right there. I freaking love that shot. Yes, it's on me. Call me selfish. I love that shot. It just looks like a good, just quality shot. All right, I'll shut up now.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.